Let's get into it, baby. First game tomorrow night, 5:30 Mountain Time on New Year's Eve on ESPN. In Glendale, Arizona, we got the Fiesta Bowl. The Penn State Nittany Lions are taking on the Broncos of Boise State out of the Mountain West Conference. Penn State is 11.5-point favorites in this one. My goodness.
Wow.
Penn State last week, we just talked about it. They beat the shit out of SMU. Those
Not even
ponies
close.
from Dallas, they're too cold. Too cold for them. 38-10. It was 28-0 at halftime. That wasn't a game. That wasn't a game. Boise State, they won the Mountain West Conference Championship. They got the 3 seed. Shout out to the Broncos. 3 seed, hats off to you. Max, how are you feeling about this Fiesta Bowl? Penn State, Boise State.
Wow. I think this is a great matchup to lead off this next Elite Eight. Okay, I think this is a great game. Okay, Penn State looking good. Okay, they're always they're always a defensive team, man. They're really gritty, man. They're stingy. They're stingy on that defense. But dude, Boise State. That running back, my man. That running back. I don't even know if I
Ashton
can.
Jeanty.
Thank you, Jeanty. Jeanty. That was what I was gonna say. Jeanty, dude, unfreaking real. We brought it up last time. I thought that he potentially should win the Heisman any other year for sure. And we're talking about a potential top 5 pick, which again we have not seen since Saquon Barkley. Okay, let's put that into perspective, everybody. Saquon Barkley just crossed 2,000 yards this season. He's going for the record. He's going for the record. I doubt he plays. He plays next week.
He shouldn't.
Jalen Hurts had a concussion. You know, he was out. Why would you play? Why would you risk it? So I think 2,000 yards is more than enough for him. But let's go to Ashton Jeanty. I think he can just have a game here. Okay, I think he can have a game. We're talking over 100 yards. I'm thinking a couple touchdowns as well. I think it's going to be a closer matchup than you think, guys. And hey, Cobrazy, I am actually not going to go with the upset here. I am going Boise State because of Ashton Jeanty. Because of it.
I like it. Ashton Jeanty, he's a dog. We've been talking about it a lot. You want to talk about Saquon going for records? Ashton Jeanty's going for records. He's chasing Barry Sanders in college football, the most rushing yards in a season. I believe averaged 192 rushing yards a game this year. So I can see him going over 202, definitely. But, Max, I am going against you here. I'm going Penn State. End of the day, I don't think Boise State has enough talent outside of Jeanty. Now, I'm not saying Penn State can stop him. I'm not saying that. I just said he could have 202, and they could still lose. But Penn State, their defense is 9th in EPA per rush allowed. Their defensive line, they got NFL players there.
Yeah.
You leave it up to Boise State quarterback Maddox Madsen, and I got to go with Penn State. But Ashton Jeanty, he could run all over them for sure. But I like Penn State's running back duo, Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen. There's a name for you, Katron.
Okay.
Katron. I like them both. It's a committee backfield here. 892 and 8 tutties for Katron and 928 yards and 8 more tutties for Singleton. It's a committee backfield. I like that because Boise State's defense is ranked 134 out of 134 teams in missed tackles allowed. There's 134 FBS teams, Max. They're ranked dead last in missed tackles allowed. Penn State's running back duo, they're fresh. Got the momentum from last week. I'm going Penn State 33-20. 33-20 Nittany Lions.
Okay, I forgot to toss out my score, Cobrazy. I'm going to go 24-21 Boise State. 24-21, winning by a field goal.
Good game.
Could be the game winner on the goal line for Boise State. Ashton Jeanty getting into that end zone, man.
New Year's Eve tomorrow night in Glendale. You got to watch Ashton Jeanty. Like you said, he could be a top 5, top 10 pick in this year's draft.